after several visits to Halloween Horror Nights in 2025, this is our last time to review the mazes, see the scare zones, see Nightmare Fuel, and that is everything that we're going to be covering in this video, with updated reviews since opening night of everything that we're going to experience in this video. Let's go! So once again, for Halloween Horror Nights, we've done Stay and Scream, which you have to get in the park for before 5 o'clock when Universal Studios closes. You will get a wristband for that, and then you can start queuing for the scare mazes or haunted houses from 4 PM onwards. Some of them do open early, including Five Nights at Freddy's, which has been having 3-hour queues. So if you really want to do that one first, make sure you get there early. But we are heading to Terrifier first, which was fantastic on the premium Scream night. So we've just done Terrifier as part of Stay and Scream. We've been to the Clown Cafe. With Stay and Scream wristbands, we queued 1 hour and 15 minutes. Terrifier is now open with a 70-minute queue. Let's go to Mark, introduce you into the video. Was it worth waiting?
Absolutely. I think that's an incredible house. I got a few jump scares in there, you know, with the girl jumping out, and it's just, because she was there in front of me, and next minute she stood to the side. I thought, oh, that's the scare gone, I've missed it. And then there's a one next to her, boom, she gets me there. It's phenomenal. And when Art came out and he went, meh, I was like, jeez, me loads. I was like, yes. It's a fun house, great to do. Yeah, we waited 70 minutes, but you know what? It's not open yet, so we've still got other houses to do and still have a great time. So if you do come, Stay and Scream. I was just
going to say, is this a good time for you to talk about Stay and Scream and why we've used it and what it's like?
Yeah, because obviously Stay and Scream previously we were getting the holding pens. This year you can go from 4 o'clock, you can go and queue in whatever house you want to go and do first in the queue line itself. Yeah, you might wait the same length of time to do the house as it would do open, but it's not eating your time. Prime example is currently Five Nights at Freddy's are 160 minutes. So if you wait 3 hours before it to queue, you're still waiting the same length of time, but you're coming out at 5:45. So, you know, you've still got, not starting at 6 and then coming out at 9 o'clock when you've only got 5 hours left of the night. So it's highly recommended you do it. But Terrifier, fantastic. Clown Cafe.
Yeah, just another note on the Stay and Scream is that I actually really hated doing Stay and Scream in 2022 because, like Mark says, you were kept in a holding pen and like everyone was doing it and everyone was waiting in that holding pen, and it was just so cramped, roasting hot, and there was literally no benefit to it. Whereas this, you can come into the park, say at 3 o'clock, you can get your wristband, and then you can do what you want. You can go and get a drink, you can go on the rides, you can watch Born Spectacular if you want. I wouldn't recommend it. And you know, there's lots of things that you can actually do, or you could get in a queue line for one of the houses from 4 o'clock onwards. And it is worth noting as well that 2 of the houses always open early during Stay and Scream. Oh, Mark's saying 3. Right. So it's Five Nights at Freddy's at 5:15.
Wyatt 6.
Wyatt 6 is Wyatt 6 at 5:15 too. And then even things like Galkin, Monsters of the North has been opening at like 5:45 at times. So it's worth it because you're getting through stuff before it's officially open. Whereas if you don't come in until it actually opens, if you're getting here at like 6 o'clock, you've got a big queue to get in, and already you're eating into your time. So if I was you and you come into this event, definitely maximise Stay and Scream, but just make sure you get in the park before 5 o'clock or you can't use it. Anyway, Andy, how was Terrifier for you?
Absolutely brilliant. Really enjoyed it this time. They enjoyed it actually much more now knowing the backstory.
You've done the behind the scenes, haven't you?
The behind scenes, which again, highly recommend it if you want the ins and outs and you're not clued up on what all the different houses are. I done the 6 house tour, get your lunch included. Absolutely brilliant. But Terrifier, you don't know where it's coming from each time, even being through the house before.
Yep.
Absolutely brilliant, amazing.
Excellent. Oh, hold on.
One final thing to say, it's in a fabulous ending. Andy went down dry path. Obviously we just looked up at Art and went, which side are we going down, Art? And he went, wet path. we ended up soaked.
Yeah.
Because we have turned it up, but it's an incredible ending.
Yeah, absolutely. So now we're going to show you the scare zones in the daylight, because we've probably got about an hour and a half, 2 hours of daylight left, so we'll go and see what we can show you in the scare zones. But first we need a drink, a soft drink, because we are very dehydrated. So yeah, here come the scare zones. So a little bit of a change of plan. We were going to do the scare zones, but as we've walked past El Artista at 5:45, there is hardly anyone in the queue for this. Now, we've not actually had a chance to do this very often, and this is our 6th night here. The last time I did it was on the premium screen night, so this is an opportunity with this queue that cannot be missed. So El Artista opens in about 15 minutes, and then after that we'll do a little review and then show you the scare zones. But El Artista it is.
For your ghastly forms to be painted on.
Well, going through El Artista was a fantastic decision, and well, I thought it was good on premium screen night. That levels above what we experienced that night. Andy's done a behind the scenes tour of that one too, but first, what did you think?
Oh, absolutely brilliant. I've been through it, I think, a couple of times more than yourself.
Yes.
And I'm still seeing things that you don't see, like I said, don't want to give too much away. You walk in, there's multiple places, and there's a scare. You're looking one place and there's something rather big. Doing the tour, there's little books all the way through that tells you the story.
Yeah.
And basically the story proceeds right the way through. And once you know these little bits, it just makes the maze so much more interesting. But yeah, you're seeing through into the other rooms. There's effects. There's quite a lot of different effects in that one. It's absolutely brilliant. You're going through it, it's up, where's it coming from? You're looking there, there's one jumping out there, so you've turned there, you turn back, you're getting caught with another one there. It's what it's all about, absolutely amazing.
So in 2022, one of my biggest complaints of this event was too many straight lines, and you could see the scares coming from a mile off. There's none of that this year. Like in El Artista, it's a proper maze where you're weaving in and out of theming, and you can't see where the scares are coming from. And that is what we want. We want big scares and scare events like this. I don't know if Mark does though.
I thought that was a phenomenal house. Went through it last night, seeing things that you hadn't seen on premium screen, and again tonight we saw things that we'd never seen before, like the ghost effect where she goes through the wall, and then you get the other effects where there's ghosts in the windows, demons behind the artist, because that's the storyline, that he gets possessed by these demons as you go through the house. It's just a phenomenal house. It's beautiful at the same time though. It's not like, yeah, there's impact scares in there, but it's psychological as well, that you're going through this creepy old house, and it is, honestly, it's up there as one of my favourite mazes ever, I think, because it has everything.
Yes.
It's got the impact scares, it's got the theming, it's got the storyline. It is absolutely brilliant, and you got absolutely hammered by when she jumped out the wall at you, you know what I mean? And I got hammered by when he jumped out the wall at me. Like, obviously the guy was like, oh, see you, and the next thing he's out the wall at me. It's brilliant, absolutely phenomenal.
If we don't do that one again tonight, it will be criminal. It was absolutely fantastic, and hopefully we got time for it. But as you can probably tell though, it's got very busy because it's now past 6 o'clock and everything is open. So very busy. So time for those scare zones.
Attention everybody! On behalf of BuzzCon Industries, we disclaim responsibility for any adverse effects that our top-of-the-line rat poison may cause.
I'll get the green stuff off inside.
Okay, cool.
Come back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Police suspect that BuzzCon Industries is to blame for the ongoing chaos with their product.
What have you got there?
It's just hooch. It's not rat poison, all right?
Okay, it's definitely
Whoever
not.
says otherwise just doesn't have enough hooch in the system, all right?
Two old men on a bench having a rest. So we've done Doll's Let's Play Dead a couple of times now, and I'll let you review it first, mate.
When we first went through it on Premium Scream Night, I was like, oh, we had to change over. We just not hit it at the best time, but obviously we did it yesterday, we did it the night before, and at the start of the day, and I'll be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed by it. I had high expectations because the story and what it's supposed to be, I was like, yes, that could be very, very good, and it's just not delivered. I don't think it's just, for me, it's not delivered. Like, it reminds me of like zombies.
Yeah.
They don't move very fast. So
yeah.
Therefore, like, you're seeing them and it's like, not there. So unfortunately, on this occasion, it's just not quite delivered.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. I think by some sort of miracle, unless there's some sort of miracle, it's probably going to be like in 10th place out of the 10 houses here for me. I just, like Mark says, 3 times through it. It's been weak every time, and strangely it's kind of got a little bit weaker each time, whereas normally a house gets stronger each time. So yeah, for me it's probably going to be in 10th place, but yeah, it's just one of those things. It's such a strong lineup this year that it's competing against a very, very good lineup of houses. So what's next, or do we know?
I don't know. Like, it's a weird one at the moment, like going around and seeing houses, some are quite, you know, 60 or 70 minutes, and he was saying, was passing like hatchet and chains, saying it's 35 minutes. Now it definitely wasn't 35 minutes.
No.
Because it was out of the queue line. So we'll probably head round, see if we can get in Galkin, because really enjoyed that the other night. So it'd be good to do it again and get another review of it.
No paparazzi, please. So next up is going to be Galkin, Monsters of the North, currently advertised at 45 minutes standby queue. We'll let you know how long it takes and how good it is once we've been through. So the queue for Galkin, Monsters of the North was advertised at 45 minutes. We were inside the house after 40 minutes. Mark's got some notes. How was it, mate?
Oh, that's incredible, mate. We did it the other night, and like, it improved so much from when we was in Premium Scream Night. We knew that then was like, it's got potential, this, and we went through it the other night and there was just actors everywhere, scratching scares, where there was one guy, he was in front of me, and next minute popping out the side. It's just a great house because you've got all the twists and turns and the theming. You're going through there, it really feels like you're in this Nordic country that they've built. It's just phenomenal, and like when we was going through them, you had the guy on the stilts, and I saw him walk right. I was like, oh, they're coming nowhere near me. Then, boom, he jumped out the side and got me, and I think I was nearly over the wooden fence at the other side. Like, he got me that good. And then, obviously, at the end, like tonight's run through, we had 2 actors, and they both got me. Whereas the other night when we went through, we had 5 actors, and that was an intense ending to that maze. Absolutely phenomenal. I love it. It's well themed, and it's got really good jump scares. Phenomenal.
Yeah. So when we did it the other night on Premium Scream, I actually had it ranked in 9th place. It's now up at 6th place, and it might still go up. It depends what the run-throughs are like on some of the other stuff, but it being in 6th place doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that everything above it is really good. But it was really good. It kind of reminds me of the Wicker Man at Alton Towers and that sort of theme. So it's just really well done. We're going to bring Andy in as well. We are using the light, so it does look a bit rubbish in the background, but we don't want to be blinding people on the walkway with the light. So what do you think?
I thought that was excellent.
Yeah.
Brilliant walkthrough again. Again, that was one I had on the tour.
Yeah.
And getting the story, seeing it with lights on, you much more appreciate it. But still, got caught out with the jump scares.
Yeah.
You know, that was things that I'd seen going through that you don't always notice. There's a couple of wolves up the top just before you get to sort of Wicker Man looking thing. So I'm looking up there, the next thing, whoa, the boy's right in my face. And once you go sort of through the body and the guts, near the end, they're just, you don't know what direction to look. They're here, there and everywhere. Absolutely excellent.
It's very gory, isn't it?
Oh yeah, oh, if you're not into gore, that one's definitely not for you. You've got all the stuff hanging down, sausages, intestines. Well, that's what it looks like.
I'm hungry, don't mention sausages. really like a Greg sausage butty right now. Yeah, it's a fantastic house. Right, we're now going to go and do Nightmare Fuel, obviously for the last time. It is a fantastic show. We've seen it a lot of times already, but tonight we're doing something different. We're sat in the VIP seating, and a massive thank you to the Fuel Girls who have sorted that out for us. So let's go and see the show for one last time.
It was a dark and stormy All Hallows Eve when this nocturnal circus came to town. The show was a spectacle of thrills and bizarre decadence. And then she appeared. The most beautiful creature I had ever seen. This was the night when I lost her. Now, I'm cursed to relive this performance over and over again. I've seen her die 1,000 times in 1,000 different ways. Tonight's performance will be different. Tonight, I will save her.
So we just watched Nightmare Fuel, Circus of Decay for the last time in 2025. Massive thank you to the Fuel Girls and Universal for giving us the VIP seating. We had an incredible view of an incredible show. Let's bring Mark in. What did you think, mate? Last time this year?
It's a sad time. You know when you're not going to be able to watch that show again this Halloween season, because it's phenomenal. It's got everything. Magic, fire, acrobatics, great storyline, phenomenal. I just love it, like when they're throwing the fire around and everything. It's just a great show. It's got a great soundtrack now. It's one of them that's grown on me. At first I wasn't sold on it, like first time, but now it's like boom, boom, boom. Just give me that boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? It's just ace. And you know what? It's just, you know that everyone loves it, because like even if we're now, it's the sixth night of this?
Yes.
It's the sixth. And everyone's still up, clapping and like
screaming when they come on stage, like so excited.
And then obviously standing ovation near enough every time. It is a phenomenal show, and I genuinely hope it's back again next year, because I just can't wait to see whatever they produce.
I'd agree with that. I was just literally going to sort of pick up from Mark and say I do hope that they're back next year. I know nobody knew if they were coming back this year or not. There was a lot of talk about will they, won't they, but I'm glad they did, and I hope they're back next year. Andy, if you're there in the darkness, there he is. What do you think?
That's absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
The show from start to finish is just non-stop. Even changing between scenes, the transitions are flawless. The acrobatics, easy one to say. The ropes, the trapeze, everything, the fire effects, lighting, everything is absolutely amazing on it. It's one of the best shows I've ever seen here. And the actors to do that multiple times every night, That's off to you. It's absolutely amazing show.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to say, best ever show in a theme park that I've seen. Absolutely incredible. Right, that is a lot of chainsaws. I don't know if it's picking it up, but hopefully you can hear it. That's a lot of chainsaw noise. I don't know where we're going next, but we are now going to try and do as many haunted houses as possible. So we'll let you know where we're going when we get there. So next up is going to be WWE Horrors at Wyatt 6. I think I've said that right. It's advertised at 35-minute queue, so let's see how long it takes. WWE, The Horrors of Wyatt 6. I think I've got that right. Andy, what did you think?
I thought that was great. Going through that one, all the characters you go through. The other thing with that maze, the theming's amazing all the way through it. You know, the changing rooms going through, and the nods to all the other wrestlers.
Yeah.
You know, going through this big tub, it's all got different items all through it. Then you get into the sort of butcher bit. It's got the smell pods, absolutely vile. The jump scares, you just don't know where they're coming. You're coming through, you've got one that's just loads of screens, then wallop. It's not one, you've got them coming both sides, and it's not here, it's here. Absolutely amazing. Knowing the storyline makes a big difference for it as well, but yeah, that's an awesome house.
Cool. So the queue time was advertised at 35 minutes. It took 30 minutes from queue line entrance to coming out of the house. So that's spot on, brilliant. This good about the first sort of few nights of the event. When it gets to midweek, it can be quite quiet. For me, I found the story hard to follow coming into the event, and even now I'm still a bit like, I don't know a lot about it compared to like Andy and Mark, so for me a little bit of it just kind of goes over my head, but I can appreciate it for what it is, and it is a fabulously themed haunted house with some excellent jump scares in there. Let's bring Mark in. I think he's somewhere in the dark.
Hiding in the dark.
Come on down.
Honestly, for me, it's a phenomenal house. You know, like Andy said, like for those that understand wrestling and watch wrestling, there is so many Easter eggs. Undertaker's urn, belts, Jake the Snake's snake. It's all in there, and it's like, oh yeah, look at that, look at that. And like when we went through it yesterday, I had obviously Alexa Bliss pop out from the side and hammer me, and then there's a little tiny corridor, and both brothers came like at me, and I was like, can't move. And then even then tonight, like there was an actor, I was just walking through and I was just looking to the left, and he just came out from the right and literally was there in my face. It was just, it's a phenomenal house. It is such a tribute to Bray and all his, you know, what was in his head at the time, and it's phenomenal. It's beautifully done, beautifully done.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for not knowing the full story of it, but I won't be the only person that turns up at the event not knowing the full sort of gist of what's going on. But I did notice all the belts. So yeah, as we were going through, I saw the belts and I saw like little bits of paperwork for like Raw and stuff. So I don't know a lot about wrestling, so that's why I was kind of like, why are they doing this? But whatever it is that they've done it fantastically. And clearly, with the way you two love it and what you know about wrestling compared to me, clearly they've done a fantastic job. And I'm not going to be like, I don't like wrestling, so I don't like the maze. I actually thought it was fabulous. So yeah, on to the next one, which I have no idea what that's going to be. Okay, so we've had a look at the queue times on the Universal app, and we've decided that Grave of Flesh at 35 minutes is our next stop. And I can tell you that Mark is well excited for this.
Is someone there?
So we queued around 40 minutes for Grave of Flesh, advertised at 35-minute standby queue. So not too bad really. We'll go to Andy first because Mark's composing his positive review.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
What I really can appreciate is the artistry and the workmanship that's went into that house. The way the skeleton's coming out and the way they've got all the sort of boo holes. They're just all over the place. You know, there was one point you're walking up to it and it just looks like a wall. And lights change, it just disappears. This big monster. Wow! Yeah. I'd say for me it's one of the weakest ones, but there's still some good scares in it. Don't know really what else to say with that one. It's okay.
What sums that house up more than anything is, we was walking towards it and I was going, this house is bad. Bad, 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 bad. Like, there's nothing good about it. Nobody, like, someone tell me what's good about this house. Like, you get the entrance bit, yeah, it's great, it's phenomenal. The set piece of like going into the cemetery and seeing your tombstone above you, incredible. And the person, didn't mention no names, did we? No names at all was mentioned about what house we was talking about. And the person beside us went, I know exactly what house you're talking about, it is bad. I have got some like positive about it. It's like this, the whole storyline, the set pieces, the effects that are in there, like when you're walking towards it and then all of a sudden you can see through the wall in front of you, it's great. It really, really is. But that's where it ends. The rest of it, nah.
He's been too harsh. I don't think it was bad at all. Thought it was alright, couple of jump scares. It's, put it in any maze, like put it in any Halloween event in, I don't know, in a theme park in the UK, it'd probably be one of the best ones. Obviously the bar is very, very high at Universal Orlando, so it's a difficult one for any original IP when you've got such strong mazes, but you know what, I didn't think it was too bad, but these two are clearly tired. They're clearly tired. There we go.
I said it was one of the weakest ones. It wasn't bad. Still enjoyed it. It was good. But obviously it's got a lot to stand up to in this park.
Bad, 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 bad.
He needs a Snickers, clearly. So one of the top tips you will always hear about Halloween Horror Nights is how the haunted houses get quieter after midnight, and that is very much the case. It is 1 AM and we're starting to see queue lines with like 10 minutes, 15-minute queues, so make sure you stay Halloween Horror Nights until the end, because you will get in haunted houses very quickly. Our last haunted house of Halloween Horror Nights 2025 is going to be Jason Universe. It's advertised at a 50-minute queue. Hopefully it'll be less, as it's 1:20 in the morning. Let's go. It's past 2 in the morning and I do need donuts. But before that, we are going to do our reviews of the houses, top 10s. We're all going to go around the houses and talk about what our favourite Halloween Horror Nights mazes, haunted houses were in 2025. Starting with Andy.
Worst Doll's House.
Yeah.
I just found it was a bit flat.
Yeah.
The next, was it Grave of Flesh?
Yeah.
The theming and everything was really good, but the scares were the same all the way through, so again, I found it a bit flat.
Yeah.
After that, the Galkin, the Good Maze, just there was that many good ones and just trying to put it in order. Next, Jason.
Yeah.
I've seen Jason ones in previous years and I thought they were much stronger than Jason. This one, I know it was a nod to all the different movies, but to me, it was just wooden hut, right the way through, so it never kind of banged out there at me. The scares were good, but that was about it. Hatchet and Chains, they're really good.
Yeah.
Again, the top sort of 6 are all bloody good. It's just try to get a context and the storyline for my preference. The next is Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
I was going to put that higher, but the animatronics through it, absolutely amazing. Relates to the film really, really well. I just thought there was a lack of actors in that one. I know there's not many characters in the movie, but there was other ones they could have put there and just made that walkthrough a little bit stronger. Fallout.
Yeah.
I really like that again. To the series, it really rings well. There's a lot of Easter eggs in that to the film and the game. Sorry, not the film, the series and the game. Really liked that one. It just lacked a couple of little bits that the rest kind of put ahead. The theming in it, you were in the series, you know, you could, if you closed your eyes and woke up there, well, Jesus, what's happened? 200 years have passed. WWE,
Yeah.
thought the theming and the storyline on that was fantastic. The scares through it all the way, absolutely brilliant. Number 2, Terrifier. The good storyline, absolutely amazing set inside, really loved that. The different scares, the distractions, absolutely brilliant. Number 1, how do you pronounce it?
Artista.
Artista, there you go. That was absolutely fantastic. The facade as you go in at the start, the little details all the way through it are absolutely fantastic. The scares, you just didn't know they were coming. The fact you could see through into other parts of the house, but didn't spoil anything. The trickery and all the effects through that was absolutely amazing. Really loved that house.
My rankings have changed quite substantially from Premium Scream Night. At the bottom, I have got Grave of Flesh, and I know I said in the review it's bad. I just want to elaborate on that a little bit, where I felt like it was everything that I didn't like about 2022. With the scares in there were literally trigger, sound, jump out, and there was no distraction scares. There was nothing. It was just you knew what was coming, and that to me it's not what I want in a house. And I genuinely, like, outside of the set, I genuinely didn't really enjoy it as such because of that. 9, I've got Dolls, simply because, like, the concept of it is great. I just think the execution was slightly down. Everything is, for me, it's a phenomenal theme that you've got this child serial killer now that she goes through the stages of dismembering her toys more and more and more and more and more, and that just appealed to me a little bit more than Grave of Flesh. What was phenomenal in Premium Scream Night, is Jason for me. I feel like when Premium Scream Night reflects this house, because you can go through in your small groups and you will get every single jump scare. Throughout that last bit of the straight bits where the flaps are coming down, Jason can come either side and you'll get every single one of them all the way through. Whereas when you're normally going through on the conga lines as you do the rest of the event, then it's happening either in front of you or behind you. And if you're struck really unlucky, which is what we did at the end, then it just fell really, really flat. 7, Five Nights at Freddy's. It mirrors the film, it mirrors the game. Like Andy says, it just lacks a couple of actors in it to bring the story on, I feel, a bit more, and give you that scare factor, whereas like the animatronics just didn't do it for me. But overall, that set is fabulous. It really, really is. 6, Fallout. Similar to Five Nights at Freddy's, it's not something that, I mean, I played the game, but I've never like watched the shows or anything like that. And in there, I feel you can see you are transported to this other world, and it just takes you in it. You may not know the storyline as such, but you can appreciate everything about it, and you can look around and look at the finer details that they've got, like the new cola that you see throughout of it. It's very, very well put together, amazing. I genuinely really enjoyed it. 5, WWE, again, phenomenal house. It is incredible from the start to finish, with the jump scares, the 2 brothers coming out. It really, really is a great maze. 4, Galkin. We have had some incredible run-throughs on that. Really, really incredible run-throughs where we have got actor, and it's a house that I have genuinely enjoyed going through more and more and more. It really has it started low and it's just got better and better and better as all the way through. 3, I've got Terrifier. It's just a fun house. It is really a fun house. It's just it's just a lot of fun when you're going through it and the Clown Cafe, the Clown Cafe, and you're going through and you've got a smile on your face, even though like you're getting jump scare, you're still going through and you're like, yeah, all right, Art, which side are we going down? That way, and it's like, wet side. It's just a great interactive maze. And 2, I have got El Artista. It's beautiful, a beautiful maze, and the distraction scares that you do get in there where you're looking up at something and then bam, you'll get an actor that'll come in. It's just, honestly, like even in the last bit, like when we went through it just as we were finishing, then I was looking up where the gargoyle used to go across. We haven't had it for a couple now run-throughs, and I'm looking up and I'm looking at the painting and I'm seeing ghosts in the painting, and I'm like, I've not seen that ghost before, and it's just the finer details of when you're going through it. It's just like wow, and it's just such an enjoyable house itself. But for me, my number 1 is Hatchet and Chains. I don't think I've had a bad run through of Hatchet and Chains, and I really seem to strike lucky or unlucky that every single actor in there seems to hammer me every single time, where they'll jump out. Like I'll never forget that demon being there, and I'm like, I've seen you, you're not coming anywhere near it. And I'm like, bam, demon just comes round, the Undertaker comes round and gets me, and it's just phenomenal. Like I could go through that, and it's just, for me, like it's the intensity I'm in there, and it seems to be very like claustrophobic, and then it'll be act all the way through to the end. And for me, I've enjoyed every single run through we've had on it, and it's just got better and better. And for me, it's the best house that I've enjoyed the most.
Right, over to me then. And yeah, list is quite similar to Andy and Mark's, but at the bottom I've got Dolls. For me, it just did not land at all. The first time we went through, they were on an actor changeover, so I kind of was like, okay, we'll do it another time. We did it a second time, it was weaker. We've done it a third time and it got even weaker. So that is why it's at the bottom for me. Yes, the theming's nice, but it just didn't do it for me. In 9th, as much as I've enjoyed winding Mark and Andy up about it being great, Grave of Flesh, I don't dislike it, it's just weak compared to everything else on the event. And I think, like Mark said, it's very much what we didn't like about the event in 2022. The scares are very predictable, you can see them coming a mile off, and whilst the theming is really nice, it just does not hit like the others. In 8th place, I've got Five Nights at Freddy's. For me, unfortunately, it just doesn't relate. I've never watched the film. When we knew that it was going to be a thing on this event, I did watch the trailer for the films, the trailers for the film, and I was just like, okay, fair enough, it's going to be animatronics. It just didn't really hit for me. Again, the next one, Fallout, not played the games, I've not watched it, so for me it just wasn't very relatable. What I will say about both of them is that the theming in them is exceptional and the acting in there was exceptional, but they just didn't hit for me because they're not relatable, if that makes sense. Then in 6th, which was actually at the start of the night, this was in 1st place, is Jason Universe, and very much for the reasons that Mark's given. When we did it at Premium Scream Night, we got battered. Like every scare you can think of in that house, we got it. This time, we missed the whole lot, and it was just like, what am I doing in here? Then in 5th place, we've got WWE. Again, it's one of those, it doesn't relate to me really in a way that I've never watched wrestling since I was about 12. And I was like, the whole time I was like, why are they doing this? And then the more I learned about it from Andy and from Mark and from other people on social media, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this a fair chance. And the theming in there is incredible, the acting in there is incredible, and just the whole atmosphere in there is really good. And that is why, even though it doesn't really connect with me, that's why it's as high as 5th, because in there the acting was fantastic, the theming as well was so good. In 4th place, I'm pressing buttons here by the way, in 4th place I've got Galkin, Monsters of the North. Every time we did it, it got better. Like the first time we did it, it was really weak. Like I just think we got so unlucky in there the first time on Premium Scream Night. Yeah, oddly, the more times we've done it in a conga line, the better it's got. So it's been fantastic. In 3rd, I've got Terrifier. It's another film I've never watched. It's not something I can relate to. But it was just like Mark said, it was fun. It was a fun house. The scares in there were funny, even if they were gruesome. We've done it a few times, done the wet path both times, had to be done. It was just fun, scary, well themed, great soundtrack, really loved it. In second place is Hatchet and Chains. It's another one that we've done lots, and the more we've done it, the better it's got. There was one run through that we've done on one of these 6 nights we've done horror nights where I got absolutely nothing and I was really frustrated, but then we've done it tonight and it's like, okay, that is fabulous. And then El Artista, number 1, world class, like literally is world class. I actually think it's the best Halloween Horror Nights house I've ever done. Out of the 3 different years I've been here, by far the best one I've done. And to be honest, I'd go up there saying it's probably like up there, it's one of the best ever haunted house scare mazes that I've done at any Halloween event. I dread to think how many I've done over the years. So to wrap up on Halloween Horror Nights 2025 or Halloween Horror Nights 34, wow, I've been looking forward to this all year. I booked it in September last year and it's honestly been at the forefront of my mind all year. Everything that I've done this year has been, all roads have led to Halloween Horror Nights, and now it's done. I'm a little bit upset, I'm a little bit sad, because it's like, well, what's next? I mean, it's a long way away until we do this again. Obviously we've got Halloween stuff coming in the UK, we've got theme park stuff coming in between that. But I actually want to take this opportunity to just say a massive thank you to the many people that have spoken to us, whether it be staff, whether it be Unfriendly Hero, whether it be the Pew 2, whether it be Super Infused, whether it be the Fuel Girls who've sorted out our VIP access tonight for the Nightmare Fuel show. Just, I read a lot of things about the Halloween Horror Nights community being toxic and unpleasant. I personally have not encountered that at all. It's actually been really friendly, really welcoming. You know, we're not a big part of this, we're kind of trying to be a part of this community, and we're new to this, and people have kind of been like, yeah, come on in, come and be part of it. And I've got to say as well, all of the scare actors or cast members, I'm not sure the correct terminology here, they've been fantastic with us in the scare zones. They've been great interacting with the camera, and it's just been really nice, and I've really enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to do it again next year. It's a long way away, and obviously there's going to be a lot of things going on between now and then, but I'm absolutely certain that 12 months from now we're going to be reviewing Halloween Horror Nights 35, I'm certain of it. In the meantime, that is all. If you have enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button, it's a little thumbs up below. Please comment, please subscribe, and please do check out the other Halloween Horror Nights videos from this year too. Many thanks for watching, see you next time.